Well,
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing
because they don't have this guy anymore. Russ recently just said he wants out of Houston. He demands a trade, and Russ's value
always
is
do it on my own,
trash.
so I gotta get through it.
I
And the only
wonder what they're going to get for him. Not much, basically. Okay, maybe it's just they lost Russ. Well, they also lost this guy, their head coach. Who they also lost? They lost one of the most genius basketball minds in NBA history. He made one of the best exciting trades we ever seen. He's very intelligent, and I thought the Warriors GM Bob Myers was brilliant. This guy is beyond intelligent. And who are the replacements? Well, these two guys. Who are them? Well, first time front office runners. I will break down that later in this episode. And whose fault is it? Well, it is all fault goes to Tillman Fertitta. He is their head coach. He could have kept Daryl Morey, convinced him in, but he let him go because that China tweet. But that has nothing to do with basketball, though. And come on, man, you did so bad at. You messed up. I'm not even gonna say what you did, but anyway, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Master J, and today I'm gonna be breaking down how the Rockets could turn around this franchise. And yes, they are poorly run now. They are in a toxic environment. They are in trouble. Now, it may sound like I'm hating on the Rockets, so I'm not. I'm just stating the facts, and I am gonna uh, reveal something I call the plan, and that is how I'm gonna, what I think that they can do to turn around this franchise now. And let's start. But before we start, as always, if you haven't enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. It's not that hard. Please, I'm trying to make 5 videos a week, but it's so far I hadn't been active, and so I'll try the five videos a week schedule once I get more subscribers, maybe like 1,000 subs, because I'll try my best to make 5 videos a week. I'll make at least 2 or 3 for now, because my schedule's busy and life has not been giving me time, to record a video. So and for the people who are new, this is Master J here, and I break down this NBA breakdown channel. I break down NBA players, stats, coaches, news, and more. And if you want to see that, please subscribe. I promise you won't regret it. It is worth it, and I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers at the end of this month, and maybe we can reach 1,000 eventually. And let's begin. So we always want to start with the previous front office, and the head coach was Mike D'Antoni. Obviously, he wanted out, and the general manager, one of the best GMs in NBA history, Daryl Morey. He tried to pair up with Harden with a bunch of stars like Dwight Howard, Chris Paul, Russ Westbrook. He never gave up, and that's what I like about it. He keep trying, and now they're not there anymore. Now let's take a look at the current. Now, for the coaching candidate, they were looking for a coaching candidate, and there were 3. One was Stephen Silas, Jeff Van Gundy, and John Lucas. Now, they asked the Russ and Harden who they want, and they chose Stephen Silas, this guy here. Now, why? Because they don't want these 2 bald guys yelling at them, but I don't think Jeff Van Gundy would have been the best coaching candidate. Yes, a lot say he's an old school coach, but he's not that old school. Yes, he's not Phil Jackson, but he wouldn't make a difference in the court, and this is why they're in trouble. I mean, he's been the coach in Chicago, but this is his first time as a head coach, and first time GM, Rafael Stones. I mean, like, I don't even know who's this guy. I mean, like, this guy's not on any rumors for any NBA team that wants a GM. I mean, that's for sure. But anyway, let's review the plan, what I think, how they can turn this franchise around, and obviously the obvious choice is trading Russell Westbrook, and the first trade is, actually, before I even break down that, let's just tell you his value is low. So you probably won't get much for it. Why? Well, let's take a look at the first one, and that is he came off an injury. Second, he contracted the COVID. Third, he choked in the playoffs. I mean, like, I don't even need to tell you what he done. Just look at his stats, what he done in the playoffs. It's just so terrible. I'm not even gonna describe it right now. And the fourth one, which is the main reason, he is overpaid. No teams want a Russell Westbrook who's making one of the most money in the NBA right now, with like 2 or 3 more years in his contract with these 3 conditions. But now let's take a look at the trade. The first one, best available trade offers. It's been expressed in the internet, and this is the only that can be possible. The Knicks get Russell Westbrook, and the Rockets get Taj Gibson, Free Payton, and Julius Randle. Now, for Russ, he can definitely benefit the Knicks because he has that potential enough to attract a star, and he will bring excitement, that explosiveness to the Knicks. Now, championship, well, I'm not sure about that, but Russ, he still has it. He could close games. He has proven that. It's just playoffs. He's just not the man for that. But then, why would the Rockets do this trade? Get Julius Randle, Taj Gibson, and Free Payton? Well, basically, they all have 1 more year in their contract, so this is a potential salary dump. So the Rockets open their cap space in 221, so they can build around for the future, or run it back with Harden. The second one is Russ to the Clippers for Lou Williams, Landry Shamet, and cap fillers, which is basically other players to make this trade work. Now, I'm not going to include those players because I try to, and I mean, like, I could ask Marcus Morris or something, but then some people say the Clippers won't trade Marcus Morris. So what do you think they should ask the cap fillers to make this trade work? But for the Clippers, Lou Williams and Landry Shamet. Shamet is very young, so he could definitely be the future, maybe a future shooting guard, but he's good at the 3 now. Lou Williams, he could fit alongside with James Harden, or he could play off the bench. I don't really not sure how he's gonna fit in the Rockets, but he played in the Rockets before. And the dude's a 6-man. He could still score. And for the Rockets, if it doesn't work out, their contract's almost up anyway, so their salary will still open up. And just say this is like the best offer they can really get for Russ, really. You can't really get a first-round pick for this guy. I mean, come on. I give you reasons. So don't go in the comments saying that give him at least 1 first-round pick. I mean, maybe a second-round pick, but I don't know a first-round pick. Unless you're really giving trash for him. But now let's take a look at trades, what I think they should make. And I saw this one on YouTube, so I decided to include it, and that is James Harden to the Sixers for Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, and the 21st pick, which is Oklahoma's. Now, Ben Simmons is that young superstar. He has established himself as a superstar, and he could definitely play with Lou Will and Landry Shamet, could surround Ben Simmons with the 3-point shooting, since Ben Simmons can't shoot the 3. And Daryl Morey, he had expressed that he wanted James Harden, to play with Embiid. It'll be very interesting, and this trade will work. And Matisse Thybulle, he is one of the best young defensive wing in the league right now, and he will improve his jump shots and his offense, hopefully. And the 22 pick, they hadn't used picks for a long time, so they can finally draft someone. Now that is it, guys, and hopefully I have breakdown how they could change now. There are other. They don't have to follow this. There are other trade plans they could potentially do that could save their franchise, but this is generally what I think. I mean, they could trade both James Harden and Russell Westbrook to the Knicks for big value. And now I saw that trade on YouTube once. Now I didn't include it because I don't know if it's too realistic. I mean, like Tillman Fertitta wants Harden and Russ to stay if they can, but I personally think if they don't do anything, Harden will be next. He might want to leave, and they have to try to secure that. Now, this is me, Master J. Please subscribe. I try my best to make videos every day, and 5-day videos a week. And this is me signing out. Peace.
You only make you feel like you could never leave. Do the same, we can't go back. This is all we need. Follow me and make believe, make your dreams come true. This night means forever, and so does me. We say we